dłuższego telewizyjnej rewolucji Kevin i Olivia na blogosfierze. The international phenomenon. Attack of the Show.
I haven't slept since the day before yesterday, so I'm ready.
She was on a 3-day journey for leggings.
I was looking for leggings all around this town, and I found them.
You're done good.
And booties. So, we're coming to you live from the G4 Studios in Los Angeles.
Yes, and we have some good news.
Good news. It's Epic April on Tucker Show. You know what that means? It means we give away free stuff, we blow up robots.
Yeah.
And then we freeze ourselves in carbonite.
Yeah, and then post makeout. What? Maybe in May. If Epic April took human form, I would wager that it would actually be like Chuck Norris with a Stephen Hawking as a parasitic twin dangling from his abdomen.
Oh!
I don't sleep, I wait.
That was set on the Learning Channel. I'm pregnant with my twin.
Oh.
Such a good documentary.
So awesome.
Little
So
kid from
hot.
Mongolia. No one knew what was wrong with him, and then he had his teeth in the hair.
I can't believe they didn't scramble it. It was so sexy.
Let's move on. On the show today, Adam Sessler is going to sneak onto the set, snap some necks, and debrief us about Splinter Cell Conviction.
Oh, that's not nice. Not very stealthy if you know he's doing it in advance, though. But all right.
And then rides, whips, and hoons. So rides, whips, and hoons will reveal the paddy wagon of the future. It's the Carbon Motors E7 RoboCop. Here we come! Yeah! I love RoboCop.
Murphy, it's you.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Wasn't it?
It was kind of Arnold Cop. It was a little Schwarzenegger in there.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, it wasn't. Plus, Morgan Webb went to Korea and put some tentacles in her mouth hole.
What?
A live octopus met its end when Morgan chowed down on authentic Korean cuisine. She knows what I'm talking about.
What?
Yeah. With the Korean, yeah. Then Christopher Mintz-Plasse will be here live to talk about Kick-Ass. Send your Twitter questions for him to @AOTS.
I was doing some Rosetta Stone on it. You mind if I try?
Oh, please, I love the stone.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you got?
Bonjour, web videos.
Ne Durand.
Wow.
I know this from experience. I've experienced this. Riding motorcycles, it's dangerous.
Yeah, that's true. But not riding them is even more dangerous.
There's an important lesson to be learned here. That Russian, he was actually cited for DWI, which is driving without intoxication.
Russian humor.
You know what I'm saying? They're alcoholics. Allegedly. It's true.
And at number 4 today, the best worst scientific advance in years.
Yeah, we don't know why or how it was created, but we just can't stop looking at the tubular horror of the robot mouth. I'm surprised we didn't scramble that.
Again, you think it's sexy?
I'm just saying.
I mean, that horrible sex mouth tube thing made the worst noises I've ever heard.
Yeah, it was like a real doll crossbred with like a brain-drunken donkey. So, A, thank you, science, and B, can I get one ribbed? I'll pre-order. That is, I'm selling the iPad.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know. Today's number 3 is a clip of something not working out in Russia.
And when things go wrong in Russia, it gets kind of explodey.
That was just a...
Yeah.
It was no big deal. No. It was no big deal. It was just like a Russian fender bender. Nothing. Tiny little thing.
Oh, and today's Russian weather, scattered detonations with a chance of meatfalls.
Russia joke number deuce. Yeah. Okay.
Epic April, pulling all the stops.
Yeah.
And that's a stop sign, I'm going to pull it.
Anything that stops, really.
3,
2.
3D technology is the latest entertainment craze from the 50s, and with a few notable exceptions, it's been kind of lame.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's not the future, right? Huh? Excited? No, 3D TVs are all over the place at CES, and soon they're going to be in the stores. When you walk down the Best Buy, they're popping out at you with other high technology fanciness. It's going to happen.
Now, a lot of people will have trouble justifying replacing their current TV with a 3D model, but after watching today's number 2 around the net, look, you might reconsider your stance.
Oh.
Here is the Mona Lisa. Pretty good, huh? This is her from the side. It gets better. The depth effects increase if we look at them on 3D LED TV. So the Vitruvian Man turns out to be men. Surratt's bathers. Tranquility. No awesomeness. Whistler's mother. Why so glum? I don't know. That's why. Stare out. Look at that. Not a glimmer. Like stone. Because she's a freakish hag.
Now, those were some pretty highbrow references for the internet. Vermeer. Look him up. And he's not on the Encyclopedia Dramatica. FYI.
Nice.
FYI.
I gotta say, I don't like being marketed to, but kudos to Samsung on that one. That was, I mean, it was really, you should see the whole video. It's really well done. Still not buying a 3D TV, but hey, well done on the viral video. Oh, our number 1, ATN, by the way, it's actually coming up next.
Yeah, it's a terrifying import from the land down under. That's how you're Australian.
Wait, say it one more time.
Land down under. Stick around for more of this.
Oh, that's it. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Can't put it there. Okay.
They're at home.
Hey, today's number 1 item comes to us from a current affair.
Oh, I love Maury Povich.
Oh,
You're the dad.
Who doesn't? But no, this is actually from the long-running Australian version of the show, which is somehow still on the air. I don't know. It's
Well,
Australia.
did they have any new gossip on Hollywood power couple Dennis Quaid and Leah Thompson? Because I would really want to know, because they went on a vacation recently. I know there was some kind of adoption thing going on, but I wasn't quite sure.
Okay. Again, I don't know. I do know that they have some hard-hitting stories about a pair of dogs that are roaming their neighborhood unleashed, and these dogs are actually barking at people very aggressively. They have that story.
Now, yesterday morning, I came out into the front yard, and the dogs were across the road. And as soon as they saw me, they came bounding over. And I just made it into the front door in time.
No, that is it. That is it.
What is wrong? What's wrong?
You better be kidding me right now. That guy is trying to move into my territory, and I'm not having it.
What are you talking
Did you not see how aggressive he was towards me?
What?
All right, the loud barking, the downward head turning. All right, those are all signals. Those are all signs. This is my house. This is my house. And whoa! I'm sorry. Why did I do that to you?
Oh, wait. I think he's coming back.
No, I don't think he's coming back at all.
I heard the door open.
I didn't hear the door open. I didn't hear anybody else. I think I clearly scared him away. Hey! I did it! I thought for sure that it would happen.
Seoul is an incredibly late-night city, like, stay up all night and drink kind of late-night city, and there are so many places to go to blow off some steam, so we're going to check in and maybe we'll have a little drink. Just one drink. One, I swear. Welcome to Seoul, South Korea, an ancient city with a modern twist, where the nightlife doesn't stop till the sun comes up. Okay, this is Club I. Now, this is something you are not going to find in America. Booking clubs are places guys can chill with friends in their own private rooms, while waiters bring food, drinks, and girls.
You have these clubs, so usually groups of guys, groups of girls will come to the clubs, separately, and then the waiters will sort of facilitate things and bring girls over to guys' tables, just introduce them.
You ever just get up and leave when you're?
Oh. Yeah. Are you kidding me? I mean, I wouldn't be in this room right now if I hadn't left quite a few rooms.
Right.
Because it's, I think, a shyer culture, people need a little more prompting in order to meet. And I think that's, important to keep in mind when you see these kind of clubs. These are places where people really genuinely meet each other.
And there's alcohol.
There's alcohol.
So we wanted to show you all of the local color of Seoul, and some parts are a little colorful. Sadly, as soon as our camera started rolling on the women of the night, we got rolled up on by Korea's Most Wanted, who demanded our tapes.
Uh-oh. Hit the gas.
Turns out the gangsters don't really like when you film their merchandise without paying a fee, but fortunately for the viewers at home, we pulled the oldest switcheroo in the book. Pulled our tape out of there and stuck a blank one in. Our cameraman escaped with his life, and you get to gaze on these sweet, sweet ladies. So after our brush with danger, I thought we'd try something a little safer. Gambae! Well, I think it's pretty clear that this is, octopus. Baby octopus. This one looks dead. Oh, it's not. Oh, jeez. The expression, when in Rome? Well, I'm in Seoul, so I figured if they ate it, so would I.
You ready? Not bad, huh?
Yeah, not bad. All right. I can see where you're going with this.
Seoul has been an amazing city. The nightlife is incredible. You have to come to Seoul. Bye! I'm gonna go party. Just one more.
Check it out.
Okay, that's great, but how come it's Morgan that gets to take a game break in a South Korean red light district when I speak the language? It just seems really unfair.
You don't speak Korean.
I'm fluent in sex district. Tony, I can go through the menu.
Let's get to Twitter.
Oh, let's get to Twitter. Hey! Oh, it looks like...
No, we're not doing that one.
Okay.
My throat hurts, and I didn't...
Yeah, mine does too now, because I barked like a dog on TV. But that's all right.
Okay, well, I'll bark back at you.
What about, do you have a nice meow?
Meow.
Okay, we'll accept that.
Actually, I do a really good dog... wait, come here. Can you guys hear this? Wait, no, this is my doggy. I do a good doggy. Come here.
Okay, all right.
You know when a dog comes up to your ear?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? It's like...
Yeah, I get it.
Can you guys hear it?
Epic April, everybody.
Wait. Could you hear that on the microphone? Wait, it's like this.
Yeah, here,
ready?
I'll get the mic up.
Ready? It's like, okay, I'm a little dog.
Okay. Oh, she's a dog.
That's my dog.
Can we get Amihama some tacos and a large Coke, please, and some cinnamon twists? That's what he would like. So if we can get that by the end of the show. I like that people are placing orders on our Twitter wall. All right, we'll do it. Do you have a Nielsen box? Yeah. We'll supersize it.
Well, we just tell them that we're going to do it and nothing comes. Just wait.
Done.
30 minutes or less. If not, keep waiting. We'll come.
Ta-da!
Now, our biggest month ever continues in just a moment. We have our epic giveaway. And my best best friend, Christopher Mintz-Plasse, will be here live to knock some kick ass into you, mofo.
And later, stupidity wins the day and break moments in the evolution. What's going to happen there?
This guy's friend bet him he can't run across these bike racks. What happens next? Does he make it across? Does he miss the rail and land flat on his face? Or does one of his friends push him over? Find out when we return. This guy's friend bet him he can't run across these bike racks. What happens next? Does he make it across? Does he miss the rail and land flat on his face? Or does one of his friends push him over? You know that feeling of being surprised? That's not how I feel right now.
Hey, everybody! We are live.
And Allison has the conch.
You know, I actually asked to have a conch when you said that, but unfortunately, one of the things we don't have in the studio. Surprise. Everything else, we have carbonite, but not a conch. Let's start the feed. It's Wednesday, April 14th, and here are your top stories. While early adopters in the U.S. are currently playing with the brand new iPads, it looks like the rest of the world is going to have to wait. Citing a huge demand in the States, Apple has decided to delay the international release of their God tablet until the end of May. One place you probably won't see an iPad anytime soon is Israel. Israeli customs officials have begun confiscating all iPads shipped into the country on grounds that the iPad's Wi-Fi is not yet compatible with Israel's Wi-Fi standards. Sucks to be Israel right now. Today, the Library of Congress announced that from now on, it will be archiving all tweets for posterity. Yeah, I'm not making this up. The LOC will file away every tweet ever posted on Twitter as part of our national record. Admittedly, big announcements have been made using the site, including Barack Obama tweeting his presidential victory, but does the Library of Congress really need to save the tweet about that awesome sandwich you ate? Yes, it does. And finally, it's time to pour one out for the original Xbox. If you're one of those old school online gamers who never took the time to make the move from the Xbox to the Xbox 360, we have bad news. Xbox Live support for Microsoft's original big black console ends today. So get in that last online game of Halo 2 and then take your old Xbox out behind the barn to G-cycle it forevermore. Moment of silence. Good one. I'm Allison Hayslip. You've just been fed. Let's go back to Kevin and Olivia.
Thanks, Allison.
You harvesting again?
No, some jerk rearranged my farm, Brian Terwilliger, so I have to go. No, he moved my houses and my grain mill.
Kevin.
Don't touch a man's grain mill.
Kevin, we're doing live television.
Yeah, and he messed it up minutes before the show.
No,
Brian Terwilliger. Yeah.
No.
Epic fail on you, sir. Epic fail on you, I say.
No, I'm going to bring it back. No, okay, there it is.
I'm sorry, he really
doing
did.
Live television.
But he rearranged all my crops.
And you're harvesting.
I got peas.
We need to do something that
Near my
keeps you more
schoolhouse.
excited.
All right. How about talking about automobiles? That'd be exciting. I don't see you doing that.
Well, what if I told you that I have a segment called Rides, Whips, and Hoons?
I'd say you might be wearing a helmet.
Well, I'm not, clearly. And what if I told you that segment stars a hoopty?
Oh! A hoopty is a jalopy, right?
A jalopy is a lemon.
Yes, which of course is an old-timey term for a piece of crap car.
Yeah. But this is a story of a hoopty that won a rally race.
Is it Herbie?
No.
Oh.
When it comes to both women and fast cars, everything is better without a top. That's why Richard Meaden of Evo magazine took to the road and tested the top 4 convertibles currently on the market: the Audi R8 Spider, Ferrari California, Porsche 911 Turbo, and Jaguar XK8. To his own surprise, the Spider ranked best. With a 5.2 V10 engine and 525 horsepower, this topless road car goes 0 to 60 in 4 seconds and hits a top speed of 195 miles per hour. The R8's only drawback is that it weighs nearly 3,800 pounds. But with 391 pound-feet of torque, it still has a better power-to-weight ratio than the 911 Turbo.
Unless you really, really need those extra 2 seats behind you, I'd take this over the Porsche.
So if you happen to have 160 thou lying around and you really want the wind blowing through your hair, then go with the R8 Spider, and we'll be jealous. But if you're more like us and money is still very much an issue, then we've got a true Hoon story for you. Last year, unemployed racing fan Bill Caswell bought a 1991 BMW from Craigslist for $500. It was a broken-down 318i, which he fixed up with a new E30 M3 engine and an FIA legal roll cage. Fast forward to present day, Caswell hit the World Rally Championships in Mexico last month. Among the other racers were $400,000 cars, including a Citroën C4 driven by former F1 racer Kimi Räikkönen. But that didn't discourage Bill from hitting the 4-day rally with his Hoopty, which miraculously finished third in its class. A couple days after the race, a rally fan recreated Caswell's Hoon in Forza Motorsport 3, a racing game for the Xbox 360. Caswell's 91 Beamer is now raceable in the game and with full attention to detail, all the way down to the happens bumper sticker. Lastly, our proud boys in blue are finally getting a vehicular makeover with the first ever purpose-built cop car. It's called the E7 from Carbon Motorsports, an aluminum space-framed diesel-powered machine with a BMW 3.0-liter twin-turbo inline 6-cylinder engine. It has 265 horsepower and 425 pound-feet of torque, taking it from 0 to 60 in 6.5 seconds and allowing it to reach a top speed of 200 miles per hour. So, yeah, don't even try it. In an effort to better protect and serve, Carbon Motors also equipped this bad boy with nearly a dozen cameras, including a 360-degree exterior cam that's linked to the web for online surveillance. Although the project is funded by private investors, Carbon Motors is awaiting approval of a $310 million loan from the U.S. Department of Energy before going forward. Once approved, you can expect 13,000 of these Night Riders to join more than 350 law enforcement agencies across the nation. Hey, Hasselhoff, eat your heart out. So whether you like it fast, loud, or even dirty, the road is yours. Just watch out for those red and blue lights.
All right, everybody, the king of human shields is back. Sam Fisher returns to skulk around in today's Game Break. The man who makes stealth sexy, ladies and gentlemen. Adam Sessler's here.
Right.
How are you, sir?
These kids have to do that duck walk. You know, look, my
waddle
back hurts, but no one can see me.
Now hold the trigger forever to stay in cover.
Yeah.
As a tribute for Splinter Cell Conviction, I think we just have a moment and freeze. Fantastic. The 360 version, I got it a couple days early. Was trying to play it over the weekend. Kept freezing on me. I apparently wasn't alone. Is this a bug that's been addressed?
This is pervasive. I didn't discover because I did play it on a debug. It sounds like Ubisoft has addressed the problem beyond the kind of initial recipe of emptying the cache. I think it's working.
Right, there was a workaround, but there's an official patch now.
Right, and if I'm wrong, then the internet will let me know now.
Yeah, watch the Twitter wall across the studio. It'll be filled with a whole bunch of censored bars. All right, so Sam Fisher is back, but he's different this time, right? This ain't your daddy's Splinter Cell.
Yes, I had no idea my daddy had a Splinter Cell.
He
Turns out he did.
He did, and his father had one,
I thought it was
too.
a goiter. Yes, this is much different, and I think that is a good thing. I love the original concept of Splinter Cell. I think everyone did, but there was a point where the stealth game just became the slow game.
Right.
And they really did need to revamp it. And this, it does not play the same way, but has many elements that are familiar, but it does have a sense of pep, and you have to be a little bit more on your toes. You're not just trying to stay in the dark.
Does it remain in the stealth genre, or is it now an action shooter?
But there's nothing that's in the stealth genre. Like Metal Gear Solid 4, like the other big stealth franchise, also changed itself.
Right.
There is a lot of stealth in the game.
12-hour movie. That was a completely different game. But
that's a 3-hour game, 12-hour movie.
Exactly.
But there is stealth in this, but you can use combat, you can use action, you can kill all the enemies in levels. Something I like because, well, I can't do it in real life.
Right. And you're sort of gone rogue this time, right? And then there's no lock picking or...
Yeah, some of the things that people really miss, which is the lock picking and some of the gadgets. You don't have night vision goggles. You do get some goggles much later in the game.
Okay.
But what you get in return is he moves faster. He can move around windows and ledges a lot faster. You can come up with some pretty dynamic ways of taking out enemies, and you get to do it quickly. So if you fail, it doesn't feel like you have to do it all over again for another 15
minutes. Hop back in there and go.
Yeah.
And now what we're seeing here is the new mark and execute feature.
Yes.
Which I was a fan of, but you think it makes the game a little too easy?
Our reviewer, Jake Gaskill, pointed out that it does work every time you try it. And so if you really can get in a rhythm, all you have to do is do one hand-to-hand combat kill with an enemy, and then you get mark and execute. You can kind of daisy chain all of that. I'm not that skilled, and it really is cool when there's a room full of 5 people, figure out which 2 are you going to kill, and then how are you going to take care of the other 3.
Right, yeah, I enjoyed it. And it had me exploring the environment, going, okay, where can I get that hand-to-hand kill so I can actually get that feature now?
This is a game where if you die in the course of a level, it's not too bad because you get to discover a new way of doing something you didn't realize.
Now, here's one thing that frustrated me. I want to get your thoughts on the desaturation of stealth mode, because in this game, there's no on-screen guide to let you know that you're hidden, other than the fact that the colors drain away from the level.
And it's a gorgeous game.
It's a gorgeous game, and I was so frustrated that the majority of it is spent in these black and white shadows.
It's still better than the eternal green of night vision goggles in the original Splinter Cells.
I'll give it that.
I agree with you that I was like, hold on, this game is gorgeous. As the game progresses, it's harder and harder to be in a completely hidden state for a long period of time. And I noticed it was happening even less, and I did appreciate to know, okay, for a moment here I'm safe. But I think it stayed black and white in the latter half of the game for maybe about 10 seconds at the most tops.
Okay, well that's good to hear. What about the co-op mode? Is that solid?
This really is a strong aspect of the game. It might, in many people's opinion, be stronger than that of the single-player game, which is a little bit short and not terribly challenging.
But it's a completely separate storyline.
Completely separate. You play 2 different agents. It's a prequel. You play the young new agents that Sam Fisher is kind of killing in the course of the single-player game. It's really fun. You can have a lot of fun times with your friends, especially if one person likes to run in a room and shoot, and the other guy likes to be stealthy. It's kind of Skipper and Gilligan right there.
Very cool. All right, so it sounds like you enjoyed it. I had a good time with it. What did X-Play give it?
4 out of 5. It's a wonderful foundation, but they still have some kinks to work out for the next one.
Very cool. Adam, thank you as always. And you can snap a couple necks on the way out if you like.
All right, I will.
Not mine. Splinter Cell Conviction is out now in stores. I wish we would have gone black and white there for a second. Let's go over to Mon.
So far this month, we've given away an iPad, a giant Hellboy collection, and love, basically. Always love.
You want to give out some more love right now?
No.
Okay.
Now it's time to find out what's up for today's grab. What?
On yesterday's show, we dangled the Canon Vixia HD camcorder. That is not what we're holding now. But the winner of that was Christian C. of San Jose, California. Thank you for saving us on shipping.
And now, today, we have 2 Logitech bundles to give away. 2 winners. 2 will each receive this Logitech G35 surround sound gaming headset with noise canceling mic and onboard controls and a Logitech Harmony 1 Advanced Universal Remote. And love.
That is insanity.
And love.
Tell them about that remote, Olivia. Just tell them a little bit. Just give them a tidbit. Give them one thing. Just give them one bullet point.
I will.
Okay.
It's completely programmable with a full color touch screen.
To win today's prize, you actually have to enter between now and April 15th by 3 p.m. Eastern. Just go to g4tv.com/AOTS and click on the Epic giveaway link, and we'll announce both winners right here on tomorrow's show.
Stay tuned, everybody. The show's biggest month of the year rolls on with the star of Kick-Ass.
We'll be here live to talk you into seeing this weekend's comic book movie. Don't make me use violence, please.
The feed is brought to you by KFC. Try the new Double Down sandwich. So much chicken, there wasn't room for a bun. Only at KFC.
Welcome back to AOTS's Epic April, our biggest month. Stop clapping. We're talking right now. Thanks. We'll get to you. We'll get to you in 1 second. We'll get to you in 1 second. This is AOTS's Epic April. It's our biggest month of... Seriously, guys. Our biggest month of the year.
The whole rest of the calendar can eat a big bag of ding-dongs. That was the wrong line for me to read.
That was my joke.
I
Vince
know.
Block stole my joke.
apologize.
But would you like to go ahead and
Your
say
next
where-
guest
Yes, is
adding action to his comedic resume. Here's a look at Kick-Ass. Meet the Mr. Mobile.
joining us now, Christopher Mizgras.
Everybody.
They are.
All right.
We are really excited you're here.
Thank you.
You should.
One more? That's really
You
exciting.
should come host the show.
I know. I want to just bring them around with me.
You should.
They'll come back home with
They
me
won't
tonight.
do that, and
Oh,
only here in the
okay.
studio. But your good buddy Clark Duke is in Kick-Ass. He's hosted this a couple times with me. I do have to say I really appreciate you coming in after the Kick-Ass party. I was supposed to go with Clark, but
You were the mysterious lady that he was telling me about. He had a date.
Oh, a
He had
date?
woman to
He
come
called it
with.
a date?
No, he said he was bringing a woman. He said he was bringing a lovely lady. Yourself. And I didn't see you there.
No, I was on another date. And I'm just kidding. I was working all night and then hit the IHOP at 6
And then
a.m.
you hit the IHOP. That's what your
I
Twitter's
did.
been saying,
I
yeah.
did. But you were out. You're hungover?
No. I'm 20. I don't... What?
Okay.
Don't you know?
You're hungover on...
Doesn't happen.
On the...
Of the adrenaline, of the excitement.
Because people loved it.
Kick-Ass. Yeah,
People
it was
loved
amazing.
it.
Standing ovation at the premiere.
Yeah,
Good
and
compliment.
here. So Kick-Ass is about it's guys who like young, high school kids who
Regular
want to
guys.
become superheroes.
Yeah, they just throw on costumes and try to fight crime.
And they do actually. They don't just
And
try.
they get their ass
do.
kicked, yeah.
So okay, I have to ask you how you think that the producers were able to get this film made when it's like hyper violent.
Yeah, well, the director Matthew went to a bunch of studios, and everyone didn't want to touch it. They wanted to make it PG-13, and they wanted to get rid of the character Hit Girl. She's 11 years old and murders and swears.
Yeah.
So Matthew
what's her tool of choice?
A butterfly knife.
Nice.
Or just anything that can murder many human beings.
Oh.
But Matthew kind of said, "Screw you guys." He funded it all. It's an independent
Nice.
movie, and made the movie he wanted to make, and it came out very well.
Okay, so there's been some outrage from some conservative groups about the violence, and
Right.
you're using, they're young people.
Good.
And, yeah, good.
Controversy, yeah.
Controversy, you want it.
I want it, yeah.
So the people at Fox are sitting behind their desks with their ties and their bow ties on. They're like, oh,
They're giving
Kick-Ass.
us more money at the box office
People
by
want to
saying
go
things
see
like
it.
that. Yeah.
So that doesn't bother you. You're excited by it.
No, yeah. I think, if I saw that on TV, too much violence in this movie, don't go see it. I'd go see that. I'm a violent, I like violence in movies.
Do you think that, like, if somebody later on said, hey, there's some killing in some school, that and they're like, it's because of Kick-Ass.
Of Kick-Ass, I'd feel so bad if that happened.
But I think that let's not go there.
Let's not talk about that. That's not
Let's
going to
move
happen.
on.
People are going to love
Because
it.
that's what they're trying to say. But I think the thing, it's a movie and it's entertainment.
Exactly,
and I think,
that's all it is.
you know,
It's based off a comic book. It's all comic book violence. You're kind of laughing through it all. It's never
There's
ever.
a lot of
gruesome.
big, comic books that are in that same vein, and so I think that a lot of times people, it's a slow news day, and they want to make something out of
Exactly,
nothing.
they need something to talk about. So it's silly.
I don't know if it's the spandex abs personally, or the cape, but a lot of girls have been crushing on you after this movie. But I'm standing next to you. Let me just say, I'm sitting with you, and you've got a little swagger to yourself now. Like
Really?
you're kind of like you kind of hang back. You're taking my
I'm
lines.
just trying to get comfortable in this chair.
yeah?
It's never. I'm not trying to look hip.
No one
I don't
looks
have a cool
hip.
mustache or anything to be hip.
It's like one bloody vagina looks like just surrounding you.
Whoa!
So girls are you have a girlfriend now?
No. I've been on the road for like a month. I don't really have time for that at the moment.
And you're not dating anybody?
No. Do you want to go to IHOP or something after this? Do you want to go back? Is that
I'll see you there tomorrow morning at 6 a.m.
done?
Okay, so we've been asking our viewers to send in Twitter questions.
Fantastic.
Would you like to answer some?
Yeah.
So Barney Fett wants to know, if you could really be Red Mist for a day, what's the first thing you do?
Smoke a lot of weed. I guess I should just stop there.
Yeah, that's good.
That seemed like a great response.
Wait, so let's take another one. Forever 420 is asking.
Forever
speaking
420?
of
I
weed,
love my last answer.
is asking if you think people might try to emulate what they see in Kick-Ass. We just talked about that.
Yeah, they should not, because the first scene where he puts on the costume, he gets stabbed and run over by a car. So right there, that should be a sign.
I think that if people are going to
do
try
this.
it, I think that they were going to I don't think a movie was going to make them.
No,
was
I
going
think
to put them over the
they've
line.
already
thought
had that
about
in their
it.
mind. Yeah,
They've already sewed their costume together.
Exactly.
They were already there. Okay, so Trickster JGH asks,
How much are you like your character?
You could read your own questions.
Yeah, I can see it.
You want to host, that's fine.
How much are you like your own character? Not very much at all. I've never wanted to be a superhero. I've never tried that.
You never killed anyone?
No, I've never murdered or shot an 11-year-old girl. My father and I get along very well. So I'm nothing like Red Mist. I am sorry, Trickster. JGH.
So wait, what happens now?
I feel like I was disappointed with that answer.
Wait, let me just show. Can you guys see this?
Oh, yeah.
These are special edition kick-ass sneakers.
Oh.
And look what Christopher brought me for our date.
For her birthday in July.
Yes, it is. Look at you. It's kind of creepy that you know that.
You told me 2 minutes ago.
No, I didn't. I didn't say that.
All right, fine. I'll be creepy.
I like his swagger. He's like, whatever, it's cool. Not a big deal. I love it. So I want to say congratulations on the movie. People are loving it. I'm so excited. Go see Kick-Ass. It opens this weekend.
Yes.
Big thank you to Christopher Mintz-Plasse. Love Hewitt. Real quick, speaking of putting foot to ass, right now Pereira is pissed, and he's got an earful for you.
Well, hey there, Interneters. We need to have a little chit-chat about some worldwide netiquette. Because listen, I'm a red-blooded dude, and as such, I'm hardwired to try to bang anything that even remotely resembles a lady online. And when I'm scrolling through my Twitter feeds and I see some curves, I want to put my penis in them, sexually. So imagine my surprise when after skillfully hitting on a Twitter lady, I find out she's a dude. Yeah, hey, fellas that are using hot chicks as avatars, you epically suck. All right, you only get to show hot boobies online if you can back up the claim. Don't you dare show me some lady parts you don't have. I went through that already. It was my Vietnam. Now here's your chance to cut the ditch the lady profile pics, or I'll come to your house and I will personally cut your cable lines. Yeah, I'm serious. Oh, you think your ISP is spotty now? Wait till I disconnect you from the web forever. And then burn down the telephone poles around your house. It's game over, man. No more bouncing booby gifts for you, Reggie. Be a man, damn it! A man! If you are actually a hot chick who follows me on Twitter, then please feel free to send some tasteful nudes to the email address on the screen. Thanks.
Did you guys know that drugs have holidays?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's true. Alcohol is properly celebrated on July 4th.
And pot is celebrated on April 20th. Why?
Let him finish.
Well, it's because a legend says that the police code, 420 is actually police code for a pot in progress.
That's what it is. And this 420 starts with a movie marathon at 1 p.m. And then AOTS takes you to Maui at 7, brought to you by the Drawn Together movie, The Movie, on DVD 420.
This weed tastes like mushrooms. Check out G4TV.com/420 for some fun brownie recipes.
That's not on our website.
It should be.
No, but we can't do that.
I'll put it up there.
We can't do that.
You gotta click on the pie logo in the bottom right-hand corner.
Great moments of the evolution is just ahead.
It's the 60 minutes of injuring yourself. You'll love it. Stick around.
Stop ruining us.
I'm gonna hang out with a Red Mist.
Stop. It's big, it's beautiful, and you're gonna love it.
AOTS's biggest month of the year continues as the lovely Allison Brie from Community will join me to co-host the show. Then we'll review a gaming laptop inspired by the F-117 stealth fighter in Gadget Prawn. And John Cho from Flash Forward will wake up in our studio and try to remember his future. It's Epic April all month long.
What?
Break moments!
And faces. Epic April. Hey, question.
Yes,
do you guys know what's awesome? What? You don't. You really don't. Well, hopefully you do. It's deodorant.
Oh, agreed. I totally agree.
It tastes so good, you know? What? Dumb. What?
That sounds really
Wait, calm down for a second, okay? It's not like I'm eating used deodorant, okay? I'm not eating used one like this guy.
Huh? Steve, look, put yourself in the camera. This is his deodorant. It's been used. It's not very pleasant. I'm gonna go for it right now.
Do it! Do it! Do it! That is dirty!
It's in your braces, you know. You swallow it a little bit.
What's gonna happen?
Ooh, snap it to a speed stick!
All right, so this week's rating system is truckers/strippers. How many are we going to give this guy?
That looked disgusting. I'm going to start with a 4.
Yeah.
4 out of 5. That
Used or not used, just gross, right?
It looked like something Jesse James would toss one in.
He probably has.
Yeah. If you're not a fan of tiny, jagged metal pieces piercing a guy's skin, now would be a good time to look away from the TV.
But if that's your thing, then enjoy this wonderful collaboration between Man and Stapler.
Exactly, John. Rod me out. Bam, 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 bam.
Stop it,
That one went in. You're a little cross one. Holy 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, look at that one. That is. Oh, that hurt.
Oh. Looked like vampire blood.
Vampire blood.
How many truckers/strippers have we given them?
5 out of 5.
Yeah. The people of de-evolution are going extinct.
Most of them very, very soon.
So much harder to hit.
Let's thank someone who came in with a new swagger today.
Christopher Mintz-Plasse. You know who also had swagger? Adam Sessler. Thank you for being here.
Make sure you guys go see Kick-Ass. It's awesome.
That was really, really good.
Loving it.